So this is just a report back, some of my thoughts on the Tai Tokerau climate change conference that happened on the 8th and 9th of June here in Whangarei, and it was based around this Drawdown project. The Drawdown project was a response to not just the Paris Agreement, which was seen to be a bit of a failure because it didn't actually create a plan for how to reduce carbon based emissions and greenhouse gas emissions. It didn't really. So these 400 plus experts and different people working on climate crisis got together and produced a plan, apparently of the top, I think 100 or something top actions, concrete actions that people could take, governments could take to reduce greenhouse gases, right? So Tai Tokerau, along with a number of local sponsors, and thank you very much to the sponsors for the conference, organised this hui, and we had that on Friday and Saturday just gone. The opening was by James Shaw, and he was launching his zero carbon net emissions bill public consultation. So that's this thing right here. So keep an eye out for this, because it's really important that everyone has a say in what that looks like moving forward. There are a lot of issues. One of the interesting conversations we had with Minister Shaw was around this problem that politicians have, right? They can only stretch the rubber band so far in terms of how radical their policies can be while they're in government. So James talks about nudging change in the mindset of the public. And even though climate crisis mitigation adaptation requires radical paradigm shifts, really, in consciousness and that, and attitudes of the population, it's not for politicians really to create a zero carbon, net emissions bill. That's going to be radical. It's for the people to really force the politicians to do that. So that's the opportunity. James is dropping us a big hint, like, we can't really do it. We might get booted out by conservatives if we go too far with this. So it's really up to the population, the people, to flex our muscle and force the politicians to go there if we want them to. So that was the first takeaway.